After almost 10 years, we have a sequel to Zootopia. But was it worth the wait? Or is this a case of another long-delayed sequel letting us down? Well, I'm happy to say that for the most part, this does what a good sequel should do, which is expand on the lore and world established in the original. However, on a plot level at the same time, it also feels very familiar. The anti-prejudice message is essentially the same, there are certain plot beats that are too familiar, and it has a lot of the buddy comedy tropes and cliches you get in this type of movie. There's also a plotline that feels like it was being set up, and it's brought up at least twice, and they never really go through with it, so like, what was the point of setting that up? Now, the first film felt like it had a lot of creative world building with jokes thrown in that complemented it. This time it feels like they put the jokes first and the plot second. Now, most of the jokes are great, several of which are quite self-deprecating towards Disney, and this is some of the hardest I've laughed at in an animated film recently. However, there are also a few jokes that feel dated, such as not one, but two references to What Does the Fox Say? Even when the first film came out, that video was old. But if we're going to make a sequel to Zootopia, more of the world should be explored, and I felt like it didn't quite live up to its full potential. And the plot is the same problem as Frozen 2, where it spends more time than it should, reminding you about things you liked about the first film, in the hopes that it will distract you from seeing the plot this time around isn't quite as strong. It's still entertaining, it's just familiar. Now, there is a great voice cast here with Patrick Warburton and Ke Huy Quan being standouts. Warburton is hilarious as always, Quan is a very lovable character, and there's even some family joining in this time, as the husband of Ginnifer Goodwin, who plays Judy, has a voice cameo in this film, and the husband and wife duo of Macaulay Culkin and Brendan Song both provide voiceovers as well. If you enjoyed the first film, you'll likely enjoy this one, but unless you have kids who desperately want to see it, I'd say wait for $5 Day or Disney+. It's solid, but it doesn't quite hit the same highs as the first. For me, it's a B+, an 8 out of 10, and a 4 out of 5 stars.